There are a lot of different types of personality tests, some more scientific than others. While many are very concise, like the Myers-Briggs personality test, the hallmark of a good online personality test is that it's fun to take. One of my favorite types of personality tests are based optical illusions. An optical illusion is an illusion caused by crossed wires in your brain. Information is gathered by the eye and processed by the brain, but optical illusions can often be very different than how our brains initially perceive them. There are 3 types of optical illusion. The first one is the literal optical illusion. It creates images different from the objects that make them. The second is called cognitive illusions, which are the result of unconscious inferences. The third type of optical illusion is the physiological illusion, caused by excessive stimulation of some type or another. Each one of the illusions below will employ a different type of optical illusion, and the results, namely, what you see first, will shed some light on the way your brain thinks and your personality works. Take a good look at this image. What do you see? If you are seeing a car, that probably means that your freedom is important to you. The ability to hit the road, meet new people, see new places, and experience new things is near and dear to your heart. You usually take life at your own pace and do what comes naturally. If you saw the man with binoculars, it indicates that you tend to be more analytical. You look at the bigger picture and disregard minor details for the most part. You're usually able to learn visually and absorb information quickly. You might want to make sure you pay attention to detail more consciously. If you saw the letter A, which is arguably the most difficult thing to see first in the image, it means you have an eagle eye unmatched by most. You tend to see the little details, and you are a little more intuitive than people who saw a man with binoculars or a car. Let's see the next image. You saw a crocodile. It means that you're probably looking at the bigger picture. You might be a little bit dismissive by nature, not looking too closely at things that don't immediately strike you as important. You are probably very practical and not much of a risk taker. You live a life more on the cautious side and don't make much room for new things. However, if you saw a boat, you've got a great eye for small details, and few things are able to get past you without you noticing. You tend to be more unique, quirky, and creative than most. But be careful that you don't get mired in little details, especially if you're an artist or a student. We have come to image number 3. What are you seeing here? If you saw an old man, it indicates that you are a gentler, more sensitive person who can feel the feelings of others remarkably well. And because you saw the old man first, it means that you are more than likely using the right side of your brain, more than the left. That's the more creative hemisphere, indicating you're an artistic person. If you saw the woman first, it means you're a fair amount more thoughtful and analytical, perhaps even calculating compared to those who see an old man. You probably use your left brain, more so than the right brain. But your cold, analytical thinking can be used for good. Don't try to suppress the side of you that wants to believe in the best in people, to heal people, and to create a better world. Let's see the next one. What are you seeing here? If you saw pillars in the image, it may seem like a stretch, but it signals that you like comfort and security. You probably won't achieve the big things you want out of your life unless you're able to break out of the bars you've put up around the life. Step outside your comfort zone and experience new things. It's also a sign that you're too focused on dreaming and not enough on working. If you saw men between the pillars, it means that you're free and ready to move on from where you are at any time. Your life is hardly dull. In fact, it's full of some incredible people and things. You are sensitive and kind, but be careful that you don't spend your whole life drifting. Be ready to settle down when the time comes. Take a good look at the next image. What do you see? If you saw faces first, it means that you probably have people on your mind a lot of the time. You tend to be much more extroverted than most. You're a socialite, you love surrounding yourself with people. You tend to be influenced easily by others, as well as external energy and stimuli. This means it's important for you to surround yourself with good, positive, uplifting people. Be careful who you keep in your company. If you saw a candlestick first, It's a sign that you tend to be more introverted, that you aren't really thinking about people so much as yourself and your own thoughts. You enjoy being home more than going out and find yourself to be at your strongest when you're on your own or with only a couple people behind closed doors. Let's see the next case. What do you see at this image? If the first thing you saw was a woman, it may mean that you feel like you have to be on the defensive a lot of the time. The woman in the photo is on the ground with her knees bent, hands on her head, defending her face. You may be feeling emotionally or physically drained right now. The woman represents deep, inner regret. You may have just finished a difficult time in your life. If the first thing you saw was a skull, it may be a sign that you're having a hard time making decisions and can't really see the path forward. Your obstacles are huge, and the challenges ahead are many. But remember, you'll be stronger when you come out on the other side of it all. Here is the last image. What do you see? If you are a woman and saw the man's face first, it may mean that you have a high sex drive or are more interested in finding a romantic partner right now. If you already have a partner, it's probably a sign that you are deeply connected with him. He's often at the forefront of your mind, and things are going smoothly. If you are a man and saw the man in the photo first, it means you may be concerned about interpersonal relationships with other men, whether it's someone at work, at the gym, or a close friend. If you are a woman and you saw the woman's face first, it means you feel comfortable in your own skin, and your positive attitude will pay dividends. If you are a man and saw the woman's face first, it may be an indication that you are looking for a partner to share your life with. You might be looking a little too hard. Give yourself time, and it will all fall into place. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give us a like and subscribe, because we have more content coming your way.